What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy Ant for CancerMoonsTarot. I'm coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs in love. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to the notification gang. I love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was Libra. So we're gonna go ahead and get it poppin'. Shout out Queen Star Libra for coming on in here first today. But hello everybody, how you guys doing? Happy Thursday. Happy pre-Friday. Hope you guys are having yourselves a fantastic day. Just a little bit of background for my day. I woke up at 4:30 in the morning. It was an interesting experience. Had to take my partner to work super early in the morning, and I'm so thankful I ended up catching a nap. Otherwise, I don't think I'd be here right now. I'd probably still be asleep, okay? If you guys are interested, as always, in personal readings, products, and so much more, check out my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. First link in the description below. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get it started. Starting out here with the Libra. Let's see what's going on with you, baby. Messages here for Team Libra. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got showing up here for Team Libra, baby? Messages coming in here for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? All right, Team Libra, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle. And we'll see what's going on here, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty awesome stuff. Libra. Overall energy for you is the Page of Wands. Taking a look here at the current energy, we got a Queen of Swords in reverse, looking at what you're dealing with. We do have here a Seven of Swords coming on out here for you. And then taking a look here at the outcome for Team Libra, what do we got? We got here the Three of Cups in the reverse position. So, taking a look here so far for you guys in your next 24, Page of Wands here all the way to the Queen of Swords in the reverse position. Kind of feels to me like right now you're detaching from the idea, I guess, of being too emotionally invested. I do think that right now, Page of Wands, you're just looking for a fun time. I think that right now, looking at what you're dealing with, Seven of Swords, what you're saying here, Libra, is that if I get too emotionally attached to what I want right now, or to somebody, or to a situation, I might put myself in a position to get hurt. So instead, I kind of feel like your vibe here is having zero expectations, or trying not to have expectations of a person, place, or thing in the next 24 hours. But here's the thing though, looking at the outcome, Libra, Three of Cups reversed, I do think that it's disappointing you to a certain extent, and let me tell you why. The thing is that having zero expectations, totally fine. I always urge people actually to not have expectations of situations that they deal with. See what fucking comes from it, right? Don't expect too much, don't expect too less, just see what happens. But when you don't emotionally invest yourself in something, it can only be fun for so long, especially when we talk about love, right? When it comes towards love and we're connecting with people romantically, it can only be fun for so long until we realize we have feelings, we're just trying to fight them off. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, that becomes disappointing and upsetting because it's not that great when you're not fully invested, aka putting your emotions into it too. Let's talk about also when we have a passion or a career. Sure, we could be passionate about something but not be like totally in love with it, but passion and love go hand in hand. If you love what it is you do and you're passionate as fuck with what it is you do, it's going to feel great every time you do it, especially when it comes towards your career. But if you kind of like what you do or what you do is fun, but you don't really love it, then you're not feeling all the fulfillment at the end of the day. So what I feel here for you guys in your next 24 hours is, you know, you're kind of trying to protect yourself from getting hurt by not emotionally investing in a situation. I say go for it anyways. Have zero expectations, emotionally invest. We're going to get hurt in our life, guys. That is something we can't outrun. That is not something that we can prevent forever. Shit is going to hurt us in life. Shit is going to make us happy in life. So we might as well say fuck it, invest in whatever it is all the way, give it our 100. If it works out, fantastic. If not, something will still work out for you anyways. So Libras, that's my advice for you. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but thank you guys for coming out here nonetheless, okay? All right, though, Team Libra, air signs were up first. Thank you guys for coming through. We're going to go ahead now and do our fire. So we're going to do air, fire, water, and earth today. Hopping on into our fire, we're going to have a look here at the Sagittarius. What do we got going on here, baby? You said, Ant, you didn't have to snap on my Venus sign like that. My apologies. What do we got going on here, please, for the zodiac sign of Saggy? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What's going to be going on here, please, for the zodiac sign of Sag? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for you, Team Sagittarius? One more shuffle coming into play here for you, and we'll see what's up. Hopefully all is well. Starting out with the overall energy, we have here the King of Cups. Looking at the current energy for you, Three of Swords in reverse, what you're dealing with here, Sagittarius. We got the Six of Swords, and then looking at the outcome here is going to be the Two of Pentacles in the reverse position. So Sagittarius, let's see what's in store here for you. Now, King of Cups to the Three of Swords in reverse, this is kind of giving me the energy for you guys that you really feel like you matured from a situation, you've outgrown something, you're not really upset anymore. Three of Swords reversed represents that you don't have a broken heart, but instead you've healed from something overall. So I get the feeling here for you, Sagittarius, of like you've matured, you've grown, you've healed from a situation, you're doing pretty a-okay. I mean, looking at what you're dealing with here, Six of Swords, it is the energy of going forward. It is the energy of being able to completely move on, and looking at the outcome, Two of Pentacles reverse, this is the energy of not keeping a cycle alive. So I think that some of you might be coming to the realization in the next 24 hours that you are officially over something. And when we have those realizations, they are pretty wonderful to have, because I know I've come across many of those realizations in my life where I'm like, wait, I'm actually over this person, or I'm actually over this situation that happened to me. And it's like, oh my God, I feel free, you know, like it's freedom, right? You don't have this pain weighing you down anymore, or these burdens weighing you down anymore. You feel weightless, and it's a great and fantastic feeling. So Sagittarius, I think that that's going to be the realization you're having in the next 24 hours of like, dude, I've moved on, and it feels fucking good, and I've grown a lot from everything, and I've learned a lot, and you know what, I'm ready for new. I'm ready for a new experience, and I'm excited for what comes next. So I think that you're going to be having the realization here that, yeah, I got over something, and I'm proud of it. I'm happy about it, and let's see what comes on in here next, okay? All right, Team Saggy, I like that for you. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. It is a very gratifying moment to have in your life, and you're going to go through plenty of those, you know? All right, Team Saggy, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward, all right? By the way, hi, Cindy. How are you? I hope you're doing great. Happy Thursday to you as well. Appreciate you tuning on in. Hi, Red Sky. What's going on, guys? Sorry if I didn't say hi to you guys initially, to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody who's here. Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming out. Really appreciate it. I hope you're having a great day here so far. All right, we did our air, we did our fire, jumping into the water. Let's have a look here at the Pisces gang. What's going on here for the fish? Messages for Team Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Piscean? Messages here for Team Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Piscean, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's popping with you, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty awesome stuff. Pisces, overall energy for you is the Moon card in reverse. Now, the Moon is actually a Pisces card, so you're showing up here in the reverse position, looking at the current energy, King of Swords, what you're dealing with here, Fool in reverse, and looking at the outcome here for you, the Hangman. Immediately, I heard that somebody here could be making an ass of themselves, all right? And keep in mind, I'm also being reminded here as well of this old saying, which says, do not assume because you make an ass out of you and me. It's very clever. So maybe somebody assumes something and they might be making an ass out of you, all right? But at the end of the day here, or an ass out of themselves. But at the end of the day here, Pisces, Moon in reverse here, King of Swords in the upright, you know, this represents you are pretty emotionally detached from something right now. I think that you just don't want to deal with how you feel. And I think it has a lot to do with the fact that somebody here was acting a fool. And it's like, you know what? They might have hurt me, but I don't want to give them the power to. So for your next 24 hours, I feel like you're kind of trying to emotionally detach here from somebody's actions or possibly somebody's words with the Fool in reverse. And looking at the outcome here being the Hangman is a card that can often represent the feeling of being stuck. But what I do feel here for you, Pisces, is that it's not about you being stuck, because the Hangman can also be a card of like an epiphany. I think you're having an epiphany here. It's like, you know what? I don't want to give somebody the satisfaction here of having the ability to hurt me, but ultimately, they shouldn't have in the first place, you know? Somebody here should have been respectful and should have been, you know, kind to me instead of the way that they behaved or the way that they acted, you know? So I think that you're at a point where you're having an epiphany that maybe somebody's behavior here in general isn't necessarily what should have happened. And I get that feeling here that you're going to be expressive with the King of Swords in the next 24 hours and more than likely have a conversation with somebody about how it is they made you feel. Point blank period. So with that all being said here for you Pisces, looks like a conversation is incoming between you and whoever you feel made an ass out of themselves. Okay? All right, Team Pisces, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. Of course, if it's not your story, absolutely no worries. Okay? By the way, Cindy, holy guacamole, dude. Thank you for freaking gifting 5 memberships. Really appreciate that. Shout out to you. Super awesome. Welcome into the new members. Hope you guys are having a great time. All right, though, guys, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Pisces, thank you for stopping by. I love the fish. We're now going to go ahead and move on into the earth signs. Rolling into Team Earth, we're going to have a look here at the Capricorn. What's going on here, baby? Messages for Team Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Team Cappy, please? Messages for Team Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Capricorns, we're going to go ahead and get one more shuffle. And we'll see what's up. Hopefully all is well. Capricorn, overall energy for you. Knight of Wands in reverse. Having a look at the current energy for you. We got the World in reverse, looking at what you're dealing with here, the Hermit in reverse, and then looking at the outcome for you, Star in the reverse position. Capricorn, your next 24 hours feels like a day where you just want to stay in bed, ignore reality, and detach and unwind. And you know what, Cappy? I'm kind of here for it because it's a nice time to do that sometimes. Sometimes getting out of your fucking head, getting out of the world, getting away from everybody and just relaxing and unwinding is what people freaking need. So I feel like for your next 24 hours here, Knight of Wands reversed, the World reversed, you're not looking to do anything, you don't really want to do anything. It is a day where I want to just take care of myself and rest as much as I can. Looking at the outcome here being the Star reversed, it's like I don't feel like having to have the limelight on me or have responsibility or do this or do that. It is a day where I just want to really disconnect from my world. And Capricorn, if you have the ability available to you to do so, I would definitely say do it. What I would also say though is if you're a Capricorn and you're like, well, Aunt, unfortunately I have responsibilities in the next 24 hours, I got to go to work, I got things to do. If that's the case, get them done. But what I want to say for Capricorns is if you're feeling this way, make sure the next time you have a day off, whether that's tomorrow or over the weekend, make sure you give yourself time to have a reset, because we all eventually feel this way where we wake up and we're like, I don't want to do shit, right? The lazy song, Bruno Mars, today I don't want to do anything, nothing at all. We all have that time. And it usually is a sign that we just need to rest and we need to rejuvenate, and it's natural to feel that way. So if you don't have that opportunity in the next 24 hours, I say recharge those batteries as soon as you can, Capricorn, because you most certainly deserve it, okay? Love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, and know that it's okay to have those moments where if you need to reset, if you need to ignore the world, if you need to just do you, it's totally fine to do so, all right? All right, Cappy, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our first batch of zodiacs for today's daily reading, jumping into our second batch now and rolling back into the air signs. Let's have a look here at the birthday peeps and see what's popping here for Gemini. What's going on here, baby? Messages here for Team Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here, please, for the zodiac sign of Team Gemini? Messages here for the gems. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. By the way, everybody, for the 74 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you for coming out, and I hope you're having a fun and good time. All right, though. Let's see what's going on here, Gemini. We're going to get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on here for the birthday peeps. Gemini, overall energy for you is going to be the 10 of Cups. So you could be connecting here with a water sign like a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Looking at the current energy, we have here the Fool. Looking at what you're dealing with, the Hangman in reverse, and then looking at your outcome here is going to go ahead and be the Two of Wands in the upright position. So as far as what I see here for Team Gemini, 10 of Cups here to the Fool card in the upright position. You know, I think that you're really in a space where you feel like you can let go, and I love that for you. You're letting loose and really enjoying yourself in your next 24 hours. There's something about the vibe that you're going to be feeling throughout the day where it's like, yeah, worries, stress, fear, anxieties, any of that shit ain't the shit for me, okay? What I want to feel right now is weightless, and that's exactly what you guys are doing. I feel like you're just in a good mood, you're in a good vibe throughout your day, and I'm loving it here so far. You know, looking at what you're dealing with here, the Hangman reversed, it's a day where you're not letting things weigh you down. So once again, the idea here is that in the next 24 hours, you're feeling weightless, you're not letting anything get to you, you're enjoying the day, you're seizing the day, but I also just get the feeling like you're waking up in a naturally pretty damn good mood. It's just like a good vibe off the bat for you guys. And looking at the outcome here too of Wands, it's like, yeah, you're choosing to keep up this momentum. You're choosing to really ride this wave of positive energy. What I always say to people, guys, is building momentum is everything. So if you're feeling good, keep up that energy as much as you can, keep building momentum, ride that positive wave and enjoy it for as long as you can. Because listen, life is a reality, a duality. When we're down, we're inevitably going to be back up again, but when we're up, we're inevitably going to be down again. So if we're in a good space, ride that shit out, live your best life, enjoy yourself, and have a fantastic time here with that 10 of Cups. So Gemini, it feels like a good vibe day coming in for your next 24 hours. It feels like a fulfilling day too, where things seem to go your way. I feel like there is a rite of passage you may be feeling in your next 24 hours where it's like, anything I want to do, this just this energy of ease to be able to do it. So I'm loving that. It's like a very free flowed state. Shout out to the Geminis who are artists, by the way, because your next 24 hours definitely can give you the ability to produce a masterpiece with this free flow, rite of passage kind of energy. I definitely want to urge any Gemini who's an artist, whether you're an artist of like, you know, doing paintings, or you're an artist and musically or whatever, or any Gemini that wants to express their creativity. I feel like your next 24 hours is a wonderful time to do it because you really can create something wonderful with this really high vibe energy. So just want to throw that out there for any gems who have their creativity to offer to the world. Take advantage of the next 24. I think it's really going to benefit you, okay? All right, Team Gemini, happy birthday to you, though. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But thanks for coming out nonetheless, all right? All right, guys, so we did our air. We're going to hop on into our fire in just a sec. Do bear with me. But once again, everybody, hello, guys. Hope you're having a great day here so far. Thanks for stopping by. Hell yeah, Gloria. Wishing the best day for you tomorrow. Seriously. Hey, Healing Hearts. How's it going? Hey, everybody. Hope your day's going great. Pretty solid day here so far for me. I hope the same for you guys too. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, that was a very good reading here for sure, though. Sarah said, Lucky, do your beautiful spray paints. That's cool. I like spray paint art. That's pretty fucking dope, actually. Yeah, I mean, especially for your next 24 hours. Never know what you'll produce. I don't know. Listen, I may not be a Gemini sun. I may be a Cancer sun, but I'm close as hell to Gemini, so I'm hoping that I get a little bit of that reading in my next 24 hours as well, man, for sure. For sure. But we did our air, guys, hopping on into our fire. Let's have a look here at the Ram fam, and we'll see what's going on here for Team Aries, baby. What's going on? Messages here for Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in your next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for the Ram fam? Messages for Team Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Aries, we're going to get our last and final shuffle coming up here for you. And we'll see what's going on. Hopefully all is well. Aries, overall energy here is the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Looking at the current energy for you, 4 of Wands in the upright. What you're dealing with here, 5 of Cups in the upright. Looking at the outcome here for you guys is going to go ahead and be the Page of Wands in the upright position as well. All right, Ram fam, let's check it out here for you. First things first, 7 of Pentacles reversed here to the 4 of Wands in the upright. Stability. One word that invokes a lot of feelings. Stability. I really think that that's what's going on here for you. 7 of Pentacles reversed. I don't need to work so hard anymore. I don't need to make so much of an investment anymore. I've worked very hard to the point where I can finally enjoy the fruits of my labor. 4 of Wands. Massive card of stability. Massive card of having what it is you need. But realization of having this stability, why am I still not feeling the happiest I can be? Why am I still disappointed or bothered? What is it that's preventing me from being able to enjoy the stability I mass produce, the stability that I have created in my life, whether it is financial, whether it is emotional, whether it is any sort of stability that you've been seeking in other areas of life? Why do I find myself still disappointed? And looking at the outcome here, Page of Wands can be an energy that's restless. And here's the thing, Aries, I think that can go a hell of a long way to keeping you disappointed, especially if a person is restless, because when we're restless, we're always wanting to achieve more, do more, get more done. So we have a hard time being present and enjoying what we've already accomplished. We have a hard time enjoying what we have in front of us because it's like we got to keep going. We got to keep, growing, keep doing more things, right? Now, I used to be a super restless person. Want to achieve, never stop. The grind never stops. Keep on going. And that made me miss out on a lot of my success, being able to enjoy it. And that made me miss out on a lot of the good things that I had, So at the end of the day here, I definitely urge you that if you're in this restless energy, know that it's okay to be restless, right? It's okay to be an achiever. It's great. But also know that if you have this stability that you've worked so damn hard to achieve, Aries, give yourself the benefit to enjoy it, because man, oh man, oh man, do you deserve, to enjoy what it is you have in front of you. So don't push yourself to the limit for more and more and more. Take a step back right now, get in that restless energy later. But for now, enjoy the fruits of your labor, guys. You worked hard for it, okay? All right, Team Aries, I love you. Take a step back, relax, and enjoy the stability. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our air, we did our fire, hopping on into the water. Let's see what we got going on here for the Cancer gang. What's going on here for Team Cancer, baby? Messages coming in here for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Team Cancer, please? Messages coming in here for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Cancerian, I want to get you guys one more shuffle, and we'll see what's going on with you. Hopefully, we're going to be looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Cancer, overall energy here is the Knight of Swords. You could be rushing in to tell somebody something. There can be good news that you might be saying in the next 24 hours. So you might be rushing in and tell somebody the good news about something. Looking at the current energy, Eight of Swords. Looking at what you're dealing with, Three of Pentacles reversed. Looking at the outcome here, Cancer, Justice reversed. Interesting. So let's go ahead and talk about it, guys. First things first, Knight of Swords here to the Eight of Swords. This is an energy of having something on your mind. And I think that ultimately, this has been sitting on your mind for a while. So I feel like in your next 24 hours, you're opening up to somebody about something you've been thinking about for quite some time. Looking at what you're dealing with, though, Three of Pentacles reversed. I kind of get the feeling, Cancer, of somebody maybe not supporting the idea or not really agreeing with what you're bringing up. Like, let's say you have an idea, maybe somebody shuts it down. Maybe you have a thought or you're thinking a certain way and someone's like, well, I don't agree. And like, Cancer, this is going to be the point in the next 24 hours where you have to come to the realization that the validation of yourself is way more important than the validation of another person. Because I do feel to a certain degree that when you try to convey a message or tell somebody how you feel or tell somebody what's going on and they're not very all for it, it is a little disappointing, right? Looking at the outcome, Justice in reverse, somebody here may not be as supportive or on the same level or on the same page with you, and that can be something that's disappointing. Shit, I've been there tons of times. I remember when I told lots of people in my life, hey, one day I'm gonna be a YouTuber, and they were like, yeah, it's not a good idea. That hurt a lot. I mean, I still made it happen, but it hurt a lot, right? So I know what that feels. But what I had to learn in that experience, right, Cancer, is I need to validate my own feelings. I need to validate my own excitement. I need to validate what I want to do and not put other people's validation before mine. If somebody disapproves, right, of what I'm doing, I got to learn to not really give a fuck, right? Because if I approve of it, if I sign off on it, I'm the goddamn author of my life. So at the end of the day, I'll make sure I do what I damn well please, right? So I had to get into that energy. And I know, being a Cancer, not only just a Cancer sun, but a Cancer rising, okay? Double Cancer placement. I know damn well that sometimes we can put validation of other people in front of our own validation, all right? Not here to bullshit you guys. I know we do it sometimes. So this is why I would say, Cancer, it's time to make sure you're not doing that. Don't put the validation of other people in front of your own. If you're happy with something, fucking awesome. Be happy. If you are excited and have some good news, fuck yeah, be excited with the good news, right? Don't worry about how other people feel, And hey, if other people here don't agree, it is what it is, I mean, don't get me wrong. Does it suck for somebody to shut down what makes you happy? Yeah. But at the end of the day, can it really stop you if you don't give too much or allow their opinion to carry too much weight? No. All right. So Cancers, that's my advisory to you. Take it if it resonates though, guys. Leave it if it doesn't. But appreciate you guys coming out here so much nonetheless. Okay. All right, Cancerian. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our air, our fire, and water. We're going to hop into the earth sign in just a sec. Sarah says, create your own philosophy, your own truth. Absolutely. Hell yeah. Love that for you. Hey, Palmer, you said shout out to you, Aunt. Nice to see you live, my friend. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for stopping on by. Nice to see you as well. Thank you very, very much. That was very nice to say. Absolutely, Sarah. Little Kentucky said, so right on, like always. My Virgo daughter just got a really hard mental health diagnosis, and the conversation is how and where to go from here. You know, moments and situations like that are difficult to handle, right? Because sometimes it can come as a shock with any kind of news in regards to mental health or even physical health as well. But there's always a path forward in any kind of situation that you're dealing with in anything medical. And most of the time when you first get the news, it's shocking. It feels like there's nowhere to go from here. Feels like the end of the world and very doom and gloom, but there's always a path forward, you know? So your daughter's going to be okay. She'll find that path forward for sure. You know, I never necessarily got out of my way to get like officially diagnosed with certain things that I've experienced in my lifetime mentally, but I know that that was there and I had to go through it alone. Unfortunately, I didn't really have much guidance, but I also didn't open up when I was a younger person, when I was a kid. But at the end of the day, I did learn that there is a road from where I'm at now to get somewhere so much better. And I pulled through, you know, and if I can do it, so can anybody and everybody else. Point blank, period. All right, though, guys, let's move on forward. We're going to hop on in now into the earth signs. Let's see what's going on here for you, baby. What's going to be crack-a-lacking here for the lovely and amazing Taurus gang? What's going on here for the bulls, baby? Message is here for Team Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Team Taurus, please? Messages coming in here for the bull gang. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my bull gang, you guys are actually coming through very, very quickly. So one last shuffle here for you, and we'll see what's popping. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome sauce. What's going on for the bulls, baby? Taurus, overall energy for you is the Devil in reverse. You could be connecting with a Capricorn for a few. Having a look at the current energy, we have here the Star card, looking at what you're dealing with. We do have here the Four of Cups in reverse, and then looking at the outcome for the bull gang is going to go ahead and be the Eight of Cups in the reverse position. So as far as what I'm seeing here for you guys in your next 24 hours, we start out here first and foremost with the Devil in reverse paired with the Star card in the upright position. So for your next 24 hours, you could be connecting with an Aquarius or a Capricorn, but this is the vibe right now of recognizing, like, I don't need to feel stuck or to feel trapped when I know I'm always being guided. I feel like you're starting to really trust the process again. This is about believing that you can get to where you need to go. It's about believing you are where you need to be, and you'll get to where you need to go at the end of the day. I am a person who's a big advocate of trusting the process, if you will. Because ultimately, I believe that we're all creators of our own reality. I believe we all are the authors of our own stories. But I also believe that to an extent, the universe plays a role, and we are where we are, and we're always where we need to be. You know, whether there's something to learn, something to grow, something to expand. And we always have the power to get to where we want to go. You know, a lot of people tend to believe that we can't get to where we want to go. This is just how life is, you know? And when we get in that energy where we're like, this is just how life is, well, damn straight, it's going to be the way that you're saying it's going to be. So Taurus, I get that feeling of you getting remotivated, re-energized, trusting the process, putting the work towards what you want in life, but trusting that you'll get there, resparking that belief within yourself in the next 24 hours. It's inspiring. It's inspiring to hear, and it's inspiring to see in your reading, and I love it for you. I definitely feel like you're being inspired. Looking at what you're dealing with here, Four Cups reversed, it's time to cast out the devil, right? Right underneath the devil, Four Cups reversed. It's time to cast out that devil, cast out that negativity, those mental blocks, those roadblocks in life, and looking at the outcome here for you, Eight of Cups reversed, it's time to reconnect to my core, which is my high vibrational energy, my belief in myself and my truth that I can get anywhere that I would like to go, because if as long as I trust the process and I believe in myself, I can get there. Point blank, period. So Taurus, I love that for you. Really inspiring reading, really inspiring vibration. something is resparking you, I think. You know, naturally we tend to feel resparked in moments and times where we were going through really difficult times, you know what I mean? Like when we were facing really hard challenges or adversity in life, you know, when we were dealing with rough times, that's usually what sparks our motivation. And I think that that's what's coming out of this for you. So I'm happy to see it for you. All right. Beautiful, Taurus. I love it. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we're going to finish up our beautiful Earth signs. Thank you, Taurus, for stopping by. And now we're going to move on into our last and final batch for everyone. So going back on into the air signs, let's go ahead and have a look here at Team Aquarius, and we'll see what we got going on here for you. So what do we got showing up here for Team Aqua? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac sign of Aquarian? Messages here for Team Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Aquarius, you did have a Seven of Cups show up for you. So Seven of Cups can be a card that kind of represents multiple different opportunities. It could be a card that represents emotional confusion as well. I think that pretty much the way I'm going to narrow this down, I feel like it could be representing you're overwhelmed. So just a quick and sweet message, Aquarius. If you are overwhelmed at this time, remember that you don't need to put so much stress on yourself to get everything figured out. A lot of people think that they have to have it all figured out in life, you know, especially us young people, referring to myself and my generation, right? We tend to think that we need to have everything figured out. You know, we need to know what we're doing for the rest of our lives. We need to know where we're going to live. We need to know how our lives are going to plan out. We have to have everything planned and figured out. And it's like, dude, you can be fucking 80 and not have life figured out. Nobody ever figures out this game called life. We're actively fucking learning as we keep on living our lives. So don't put so much pressure on yourself, and don't put the pressure of the world all on your shoulders, guys. Take it one step at a time, one day at a time, you know? Don't overwhelm yourself like that. Take it from a person who has. Take it from a kid, when I was a literal kid, thinking that I needed to know everything and have it all figured out. I used to take on so much stress that I'm surprised it didn't take me out with all the stress I had, right? About needing to have it all figured out. But ultimately, man, one day at a time, live your life in a peaceful manner. Don't worry so much. You'll figure it out, and you'll always keep figuring it out, okay? All right, Aquarius. Let's get 2 more shuffles coming in here for you, and we'll see what's going on. Hopefully all is well. All right, Aquarius, what's going on? Starting out here with the overall energy for you is going to be the 8 of Wands. You could be connecting here with a fire sign like an Aries, Sag, or Leo. Having a look here at the current energy, there comes that 7 of Cups we just talked about, looking at what you're dealing with. 6 of Wands in the upright position, and looking at the outcome for you is going to be the 10 of Pentacles in the upright position for you as well. So Aquarius, for your next 24 hours, 8 of Wands here to the 7 of Cups. You know, I did mention to you guys that 7 of Cups is a very overwhelming feeling, but 8 of Wands, it's time to get out of that. So I see you moving out of that energy of being overwhelmed, recognizing that, you know, where I'm at right now in life is enough. You know, a lot of people have an issue being content because they feel like they're not doing enough in their life, or they feel like they don't have everything figured out. So a lot of people live in discontentment. And I think that to an extent, Aquarius, that's where you were at. You were very uncomfortable, very discontent. It was like, what the fuck am I supposed to be doing? But you're starting to recognize that where you are is okay, and where you are is enough, and it's successful enough. And now you get to start to kind of enjoy where you're at in life here too. You know, like a lot of people, for example, that I know right now that just graduated college, they're like, oh my God, you know, I wish that I already had a job and was making enough money and I could put money down for a house or for an apartment, a condo. It's like, I'm glad I went to college, but like, I feel so behind now. And it's like, dude, where you're at is where you're at. That you have success from where you've came from to where you've gone. So at the end of the day, you know, I think another important thing I kind of want to throw out here to Aquarius is don't compare your path also to the path of other people, because that's a lot of that's a big thing of why we get overwhelmed in life sometimes. We'll constantly compare our own path to the path of other people and be like, well, if we're not on their level, then we're not succeeding or achieving in life. I think this whole reading for you guys is about recognizing it's okay where you are, and it's okay to be content where you are, and where you are is enough. You know, you don't need to have all the things in life figured out here just yet, but instead appreciate where you are. You've come a long way, guys. All right. All right, Aquarius. Sending out my love to you. I hope that message helped out for anybody who feels that way, taking it from a person who's been in that type of feeling before. And I do hope it helps out for you overall. All right, Aquarius. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up all of the air signs officially for the daily reading. Hopping back on into our fire. Let's have a look here at the Leo, and we'll see what's going on with you, baby. What do we got going on here for Team Leo? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for the Lion Gang? Messages coming in here for Team Leo. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for you? Team Leo, one last and final shuffle is coming on in here for you, and then we'll see what's up. Hopefully my Lions are doing well. Overall energy for you is going to be the 8 of Pentacles. You could be connecting here with an earth sign like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Looking at the current energy, 9 of Wands, what you're dealing with this in the next 24, we got here the World, and then looking at the outcome for you, Leo, is going to be the Ace of Wands in the reverse position as well. So Leos, let's go ahead and talk about it, guys. First things first, 8 of Pentacles here to the 9 of Wands. You know, you could be connecting here potentially with a earth or a fire sign. I get the feeling where you're kind of getting out of your shell here. I feel like you're working on becoming more confident. For Leos that feel like your shine has been dimmed, or for Leos that kind of feel like you've had a lack of confidence recently, I do get the feeling like you're working on being more expressive of yourself. If you're a Leo who's kind of been socially, like feeling socially uncomfortable or socially awkward, you might be throwing yourself into more social situations to become more comfortable while being social with other people. Or if you felt like you haven't talked as much lately, you're trying to talk more, right? It's the energy of like, I want to get out of my shell more. You know, I feel like you've been a little bit in recluse. So that's what you're working on here, moving in your next 24 hours. You know, looking at what you're dealing with here, the World card, you know, World card here says, I want to start fresh. So if you have felt very detached from your world, very detached from your life as of late, you want that to switch. You want that to be different. I want to be connected to my life. I want to be outgoing. I want to be feeling positive, feeling good, being expressive, being my best fucking Leo self. And at the end of the day, man, you know, Leos are awesome. Okay. I don't know how people cannot like a Leo, right? Leos always have those good ass vibes to bring to the table. So it's like, I want to feel that way, you know? I want to get back to my natural reset of being that Leo who's outgoing, who's having fun, who's having a great time here on this place or on this planet we call Earth, and is living their best life. But when I look at the outcome here, Ace of Wands reverse, you know, considering you have felt so disconnected and so in recluse, it's like, it doesn't feel that easy to get back into all that. So Leo, I'm going to say to you what I say all the time. Are you ready? Small steps equal massive wins. Start small. 8 of Pentacles. You're working towards getting back to your happy dappy self. You're working towards feeling good again. You're working towards being more social and outgoing again. It doesn't all have to happen overnight. It doesn't all have to happen 1, 2, 3. So give yourself some time. Small steps go a long fucking way, Leo. So keep on working on yourself. Keep on enjoying yourself and keep on putting yourself back out there. All right. You'll be back to your Leo happy dappy self in no time. Just keep on putting the work in. Sometimes life, you know, can be intense, or we got shit going on and we can all get in recluse, right? We all can kind of detach a little bit from our world, but when you feel ready to come back, and, you know, over time, you'll get a lot stronger, you know? All right, Leo, I love you. You're going to be all right. Okay? You got this, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we officially finished up all the fire and all the air. We're now going to go ahead and hop on into our water signs. So diving into the water, let's have a look here at the Scorpio gang. What do we got going on here for Team Scorpio, baby? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac sign of Team Scorpio? Messages coming in here for the Scorps, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Scorpio, give me 1 second as I readjust my tarot cards, since that was a weird-ass shuffle. But let's go ahead here, Scorps, and get 2 more shuffles coming in, and then we'll see what's up. Hopefully all is well for the Scorpio gang. What do we got going on here for your next 24? All right, let's take a look. Scorpio, Overall energy for you is going to be the High Priestess. So you could be connecting with the Pisces for a few of you. Looking at your current energy, we got here the Page of Wands. Looking at what you're dealing with, we have here the Four of Swords. And then looking at the outcome here for Scorpio, Two of Pentacles in the reverse position here for you. So you could be dealing with the Pisces. Just want to throw that out there for you. But the High Priestess here to the Page of Wands. I do feel for you, Scorpio, that you're getting to a point where you're recognizing, okay, High Priestess, intuitively, I feel like I need to do something. What do you feel like you need to do? Page of Wands, it's time here to be a little more expressive, to be a little more spontaneous, to have a little bit more fun. I'm kind of getting the feeling where it's like maybe recently, Scorpio, you've been a little bit serious or a little too serious, and it's like, I need to break out of that energy. I need to tap back into having a little bit more fun. You know what I mean? Having a look here at what you're dealing with. Four of Swords. Four of Swords is the energy where maybe you've kind of just been keeping to yourself lately. You've been very focused. You've been working hard, and that's great. I think it's awesome to be keeping to yourself, doing your thing, keeping your head straight, focusing on your work and your life. But I also think that sometimes it's absolutely fantastic to just put yourself out there, let loose a little bit, and have a good time. Okay, so Scorpio, it's about not being too serious or taking things too serious, but instead it's about just really doing something fun in your next 24 hours. I think your next 24 hours is going to be a day where it's like, you know what? I'm going to let loose and I'm going to have a good time, okay? If you've been busting your ass at work, when I get home, bottle of wine, time to order a pizza, and time to watch some motherfucking Netflix, okay? You know, it's that vibe, you know? It's like, let's enjoy ourselves here, right? Looking at the outcome, Two of Pentacles reversed, you're recognizing, okay, I'm not going to go back on this. I'm going to stay committed. I need to loosen up a little bit, lighten up a little bit, and have some fun. So I get the feeling here, Scorpio, where maybe you've been very locked in work, very locked in on a relationship, very locked in on an intense situation. And it's like, let's do something different. Let's do something fun. Let's get out of our shell a bit and let's enjoy ourselves. So that's going to be your next 24 hours. Okay. I do feel a very light day here coming in for you. It's interesting. There was another sign today that I feel was similar to this message. I don't remember what sign it was, but I like it, guys. I do. I think the next 24 hours is going to be a pretty awesome day. I think that this message was close to like Gemini's message, I think. But either way, Scorpio, appreciate you coming out. Take it if it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't. But I appreciate you guys coming out here nonetheless, okay? All right, guys. Moving on in. We finished up our water, our fire, and our air. Going into the last but not least zodiac sign of the daily read. Virgo, what's poppin'? Let's see what's going on here for you. So what do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac sign of Team Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for you? All right, my Virgo peeps, we're going to get ourselves two more shuffles showing up over here, and we'll see what's up. Hopefully all is well for the Virgo gang. All right, checking it out here for you guys. Let's get this last little quick shuffle. Overall energy for you, we have here the Devil. You could be connecting with a Capricorn for a few of you. Taking a look at the current energy, Hierophant in reverse, what you're dealing with here. We do have here the Death card. Then taking a look here at the outcome for Team Virgo, Justice in the reverse position as well. So a couple of zodiac signs you could be dealing with. You actually got all major arcana cards here. So let's get into the signs. You might be dealing with a Capricorn, a Taurus, a Scorpio, or potentially a Libra. Take that if it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. But having a look here at the Devil to the Hierophant in reverse, Virgo, I definitely think right now you're noticing that, you know, it's kind of a feeling of being away from something and then wanting to come on back to it. It's like the feeling of an addiction. And I'm not saying you have an addiction, Virgo, but for example, think of a smoker when they don't have a cigarette for a few hours and they're like, oh, I need to come on back to my smokes. You know what I mean? So there is that feeling here of being without something. And you know that being without it's the best for you, right? Because the Devil ain't a card that's saying, hey, this is a good thing, you know? The Devil is an energy where it's like, I want to avoid it at all costs. So you're without something right now that has a negative effect on you, but You can feel yourself being called to it. You can feel yourself being, drawn to this negative thing. And you don't want to be a part of that, right? So looking at what you're dealing with, the Death card, I do see you trying to cut your ties here with whatever this is. Keep in mind, maybe some of you might be trying to actually like quit smoking or quit drinking or anything that you may feel has had an addictive energy in your life, or you may be trying to detach from something that you know is harmful for you, but you feel an attachment to. Either way though, guys, you're trying to cut ties here with it. I mean, looking at the outcome, Justice reversed, you're like trying to cut ties with this is hard. It's rough. It's not easy. It could be a person, right? Toxic people, we can love and care for toxic people, even though we know they're not good for us, we can still love the shit out of them. So it's about having to make a head over heart decision, right? It's about having to say, listen, logistically, the best thing is to avoid whatever this is, and I got to be willing to work hard on it. And like I said, it's not going to be easy, right? Looking at the outcome, the Justice in reverse, it's not going to be easy to stay distant from whatever this is. But at the end of the day here for you, Team Virgo, you're going to be doing your best here at this time to make sure that you do end either this connection or this situation you feel drawn to that has negative outcomes with it, okay? So I see you guys putting in the work here. It's not going to be easy. You're going to feel called to whatever it is, but you're doing what you can to resist the call and make the logistical decision that it's the best thing for me to go forward, okay? All right, Virgo. Love you guys. Take that if it resonates, of course. Leave it if it doesn't, but thank you so much for coming out here nonetheless, okay? And all right, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. And with that being said, guys, thank you all so much for coming out here to today's daily reading. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys all had fun. Thank you for stopping by and spending time with me. Of course, for the 124 peeps currently in the chat, if you guys can drop a like, it'd be awesome. Thank you guys for coming out here, man. Really, really makes the most of my day. So I hope you had a good time. Of course, if you're new here and you fuck with the channel and you fuck with the vibes, come on down and subscribe. If you're new here, I'd be happy to have you and welcome you here into the Soul family. I do want to say a special thank you to Cindy. Cindy, thank you for gifting out memberships today. I really appreciate that. Hope that every new member here enjoys and welcome in. I do want to say here too, guys, I don't think anybody sent in donations today, or they may have. I might have forgot, but thank you for anybody who has sent in donations. They help out a lot more than you all know. I do want to mention, that's the word I'm looking for, not message. I want to mention today that I uploaded the Scorpio reading for mid-June 2023. So if you're a Scorpio and you have not seen your mid-June reading just yet, check it out. Already uploaded and posted to my channel. As far as the zodiacs we have up for mid-June, I have all of the water signs and I have all of the air signs, right? Yes, I have all the air signs and all the water signs. So if you haven't seen it already, check it out. If you're an air sign or a water sign, your mid-June readings are posted. Coming out tomorrow, I'm going to get the earth signs going up for mid-June, so stay tuned for that. Earth signs, you guys are coming out shortly, okay? All right, though, guys, if you're interested in personal readings, you guys can catch me on my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. First link in the description below if you'd like a personal reading with me. I'd be happy to meet you over there on my website, and we'll go ahead and get down to the business. But I love you guys. Have a great day. Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy pre-Friday. And I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. Much love to my soul family. And guys, take care and have yourselves a good one. Later, everybody. Peace.